Hello, I'm Anadi from SoundsOrange.com, and today I'm speaking from the heart with Reiki master and teacher Tanmaya. Welcome, Tanmaya.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me here today.
It's great to have you here, and I've been dying to interview you about your Reiki since we met in Corfu.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. So,
yeah, fantastic.
Ask me your questions.
How did you get into Reiki?
This is a long time ago. I've been traveling in California in 1983.
Right.
So this is next year. It will be 30 years ago. I've been on holiday, and I've been in the area of San Francisco in Berkeley, and I've been looking to learn something to do with my hands. Yeah. In Germany, I'm a teacher, or I was a teacher in school for children.
Okay.
And then I felt something I wanted to explore more. Yeah, explore more in my life, and also I felt drawn to healing modalities, yeah, like massage or shiatsu. So I went to America, and I ended up there in various healing circles in Berkeley. But it wasn't quite right for me. So then, because I also felt quite drawn to energy work and chakra work, so I was participating by accident in a workshop, a weekend workshop, about energy and chakra reading. And in this group, I met another woman from Germany, and she told me in tea break time, she spoke about Reiki. You know, I've never heard what is Reiki. You know, and she said, "Oh, you place your hands on the body. It's a hands-on healing technique. Put your hands on the tummy, and it feels all getting very hot and tingly and warm, and you feel the energy streaming in the whole tummy area." And I was kind of fascinated by that description. So, of course, I asked her immediately, "Where did you learn it?" And she said, "Oh, I'll give you the address of the 2 Reiki masters." And then I went downtown to San Francisco. And because my holiday was coming to an end very soon, and so I approached these Reiki masters, it was a couple, and they said, "We give you individual teaching, because there was no class happening." So I learned it from the 2 people. Okay. Over a weekend, was initiated into Reiki, learned the hand positions to treat myself and to treat another person. And that was it. So then I was thinking, my mind was kind of getting doubts, you know, how can this work, you know? Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing was, in the guest house where I was staying, there was one woman, she was having headache. And I thought, I'd give it a try. So I put my hands on in the typical Reiki head positions, like 15 minutes. We have 5 positions on the head. So I tried them out all. First go, and then afterwards she said, "Oh, my headache is gone." Yeah. And it was for me the first feeling, wow, it works, you know. So, and then I flew back to Germany.
Right.
This was all, I think that was in summer 1983. I mean, Reiki was not so well known then in Germany. I didn't know it before. But by accident, I met another woman who has learned Reiki. So we became friends, and we were exchanging Reiki every week. We're giving each other treatment. And I must say I was very intrigued by this simple method. You put your hands on your own body, and you can heal yourself, but on a deeper level, it's almost like adding the love. You give the love back to yourself. You're starting appreciating yourself, loving yourself.
Right.
So with Reiki, I was giving myself every day a full treatment. Yeah, and that is the head positions, then the front positions, then the back. Right. So it takes an hour. And I did that for 3 months every day.
Right.
And that was a fantastic experience.
Brilliant.
Actually, I have to say with Reiki, many levels inside myself opened. So that I felt I'm really diving deeper inside my own being on the different levels, on the physical level, the mental, emotional level. Emotions can come up with Reiki healing.
Okay.
So whatever has been covered or covered up, which is underneath and want to be healed, it surfaces. And I had quite a few profound experiences where I had images coming just right in front of my inner eye, with closed eyes, and colors or bright light. And I was just kind of very strongly touched by it. And with these images coming like pretty strong and clear, I felt it took me almost to that level to experience like past life recession.
Wow, okay.
And I do believe in past life, so that's something which in Asian cultures it's more part of the religion, that you are reborn.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that helped me really to connect, on a very deep level inside.
See, I find that quite fascinating, that most people's idea of Reiki is about healing. And what you've done is you've actually spoken about the healing in a much deeper level than most people would realise, like when you talk about past lives, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that quite fascinating. You know, I'm also quite intrigued, actually. At your start of your Reiki journey, you knew you wanted to do something with your hands.
Yeah. And that was really as if something had called me, you know.
Right.
And today, when I'm looking back on my journey with Reiki, I really can see the red thread going through, yeah?
Right.
So as if I was guided to do that. Because my mind was looking for massage, for shiatsu, because I knew that,
Okay.
but I didn't know Reiki. And now, I mean, I'm doing it. 2013 will be 30 years of Reiki.
Wow.
Yeah? And I haven't expected to do that for so long, and it has become part of my life. And still up today, I love to give myself in the morning a hands-on treatment.
Oh,
yeah?
really?
It's no shorter, it's not an hour, I don't have that time. But I love to do the morning positions. Yeah? I have done a sequence of follow-up hand positions.
Right.
It's just 4 positions, so you treat yourself coming out of sleep, hands on the back.
Right.
Then the second position, it's very good to balance the hormones in the body.
Of course.
Then the heart connection, and then the solar plexus, the power center, so give it a bit of energy to get out of bed. So, and I know from students of mine, they love it, you know.
Right.
And you can do that just 10-15 minutes, but I end up sometimes doing it half an hour because the energy is really being, is it soaked in? It's streaming in, you know. If you need it there, it's really like a streaming of energy.
Wow. And it's also fascinating that you had a weekend's training that's led on to this 30-year path. You know, you said the the training you had in San Francisco was about a weekend.
Yeah.
You know,
that's really amazing. And what my approach is when I'm teaching the Reiki in England or Germany or other countries, the first degree, that's of the basic level, or the basic course, is really for yourself. You learn to treat yourself, you learn also to treat others, but it's really kind of establishing to love yourself more, to strengthening that. Yeah?
Right.
And that's why it's so important to treat yourself. Yeah?
Of course.
So with the second degree, the second level in the Reiki method, you start treating also others. Yeah? And that was, for me, almost an energetic thing when I did the second degree 3 months later, also in 1983, that was in autumn.
Okay.
I continued. Of course, it was clear I have to do the second degree. And I was quite lucky because there was a Reiki master from America coming to Germany, to Hamburg. I lived in Bremen in those days, which is North Germany. So she was coming to Hamburg, and I went with my girlfriend there. So we did the second degree. And in the second degree, I had very strong experiences during the weekend. I really felt I was getting feverish in the night.
Okay.
I felt I'm ill, I'm falling sick, and I might not be able to go the next morning. And the next morning, everything was gone. Yeah. So I went to the course and I shared my experience. And my Reiki master, Mary McFadden, she said these are healing reactions. Yeah. Because the attunement, the energy attunement, which you receive in each degree, and in the second degree, it's 4 times stronger than in the first degree.
Okay.
So that opens up your own healing channel, and it's something like that. The vibratory level of the energy with the Reiki is quite high. And so your own physical body needs to adjust to that higher level of energy.
Absolutely.
And that can cause healing reactions. So in my case, it was really feeling very hot and feverish. And then I thought, oh, that's a good sign. It must have worked, you know, kind of getting the confirmation. Yeah, and I really felt it after the second degree. I really felt, boom, another energy shift, and as if another door has opened, and then I was ready. Here I go, and here I come, and I can give it now to others. Yeah.
Right. Can you just explain the degrees for people that don't understand? Because
yeah, so there's a first degree, which I call also basic training in Reiki. You receive 4 attunements in the first degree, and they are run over a weekend. You learn the basic hand positions to treat yourself, head,
Okay.
front, back.
Okay.
Then you learn to treat another person. Yeah, same on the head, the front, the back, and we do the knees and the feet.
Okay.
Yeah. That's mainly it. And during the weekend, we're going to exchange with the other participants, so you really learn properly all the basic hand positions. And then you practice. Yeah. The main is the practice.
Of course, the more you practice, it's like...
The more confident you get, you know, and
yeah.
you feel the energy. And also in each level, in each degree, you have these 21-day, it's about 3 weeks, we call it cleansing period.
Right.
Because, I mean, this energy work also helps to get rid of toxins in the body.
You mean like physical toxins,
yeah,
not only on an energetic level?
Physical toxins,
okay.
yeah. So that can be, you might feel hotter in generally, because
right.
heat is coming through. During the weekend sometimes there are quick self-healing reactions, like could be slight headache, or the stool might be changing the color.
Right.
I often tell people really to support the clearing process by drinking a lot of liquid water.
Okay, yeah.
So not coffee and black tea, or no alcohol,
right.
but also no smoking. Usually Reiki people don't smoke, but I know also people who were helped by getting rid of their smoking habit.
Through Reiki?
Yeah, through Reiki.
Yeah. I'm not surprised actually.
Yeah.
Because it's
because it kind of just doesn't go together, you know. You do healing, you do cleansing, and then
you can fill yourself up with loads of toxins.
Add the toxins back.
Absolutely. That's not good.
Funny thing, yeah. Yeah.
So with the degrees, how many of them are there? I mean, does it go on forever, or?
Okay, so it's good that you asked this, because I'm teaching the traditional Usui system. Yeah.
Yes.
So in that method, we are having 3 degrees. So
right.
there is the first degree, which I explained, then comes the second degree, and usually you have a few weeks or months of training, just the first degree, experiencing
that energy.
yeah. Then after 2-3 months you go on the second degree. That runs over a weekend, and in the second degree we go on deeper levels. So you learn the Reiki symbols. There are 3, and the symbols are very powerful tools in the Reiki method. They amplify the energy. There is always one symbol and one mantra. So one is for making the energy stronger.
Right.
Then the second symbol is for the mental healing. That opens up the layer where we can combine or connect the different layers of the mind. There's a conscious mind, then they have the subconscious mind, and then we have the superconscious mind, like the higher self. So, and they communicate with each other. So with this mental healing tool, we have the possibility to give healing also to deeper emotional seated problems. Yeah?
Right, okay.
Yeah? Because we can ask, for example, if somebody is having an illness, we can ask what is the reason underneath? Yeah? Why do I have it?
Right.
So we connect with the unconscious mind, and then we ask the superconscious mind, what do I need to do to heal it?
Okay.
Yeah? And these 2 layers, they connect and bring the messages into the conscious mind. So that's
fantastic.
It's it's a great tool to really dig deeper into your own issues, to bring light into it. That's what I like, that picture, to kind of beam the light in. Yeah.
And it's a very subtle way of beaming light in, isn't it?
It's a subtle way. It's a way where you're becoming aware of things which have been stored in the basement.
Absolutely.
And if we don't go there and don't look what's down there, it's running our life, and we feel helpless. We almost feel like things are happening again and again, like in a circle. Absolutely. And we don't know why. So we have to bring it out of the dark, from the basement up into the ground floor. Yeah?
Absolutely.
And then we can do something. And if we just look at it, by just becoming aware, that's the first step of the healing.
That's right.
Yeah? And then you learn also in the second degree the third symbol, which is a distant healing symbol, which makes a connection to another person or also another animal. We can give healing to animals with Reiki at a distance.
Absolutely.
So if I'm living in England or London or wherever, in Great Britain, and I have friends in Australia or somewhere on the other side, down under, I can send distant healing.
Right.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
It's a great tool, and people love. Often people come into the training and I ask why you want to do the second degree, and often it's like, yeah, my father has a problem and he lives somewhere in Sussex and I'm up in Norfolk or wherever.
Absolutely.
So I can send distant healing to him.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I find it very fascinating when you say that you, using Reiki, can take something from the subconscious, using the higher conscious into consciousness, into one's consciousness, because the one thing I think that a lot of medical practices do is suppress constantly, don't they?
Yeah, that's
with
right.
pills, and people do it with alcohol and goodness knows whatever else. So I think that's, you know, a really positive thing to be doing with Reiki, isn't it?
That's also the gift with Reiki, that we can come so deep that we recognize or uncover the reason or the source of the illness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and usually with allopathic medicine, it's great that we have it. Yeah, but it's curing the symptoms. Yeah, and if you really want to get healed as a whole being, then you have to find the reason, you know.
You have to go to the cause.
Why it's to the cause, that's the right word. why it's created.
Yeah.
You know? Because there is often a message in an illness or disorder or disease is a message, hey, I have to look at something. Something is telling me there is pain, you know.
Absolutely.
So what is it, you know, what I'm avoiding, what I don't want to look at.
Absolutely.
And that's just human, we all do it, you know.
Of course.
That's why. I mean, I personally feel my life has been so much enriched through the Reiki.
Right, brilliant.
And up to date, you know, I love teaching it, I love practicing it on myself. I have clients, I give sessions.
Okay.
I have students coming now for supervision, like people who have done the Reiki master. But something is still missing, they don't know. In their own practice, they might not have the confidence, they want some guidance.
Right.
So I just had recently two friends coming to me, Reiki masters, and that was a very fruitful session for them.
Really?
Yeah. But I come back to the levels, we haven't finished. Right?
Okay, there's more to the degrees, is there? Yes.
Yeah. So, and then comes a third degree. So traditionally, for all the years, up to 10 years ago, it had been just the master teacher degree. That was the third degree.
Right.
Yeah. But I think roughly since about 10 years, masters have been dividing it in Reiki 3A and Reiki 3B.
Oh, really?
Yeah? I mean, I was kind of hesitant to do that, but maybe since 4 years, I also have been taking this kind of division. It's not totally a division, but it's for students who feel they would like to deepen their Reiki work and receive the fourth symbol. There is another symbol.
Right.
Which is quite a strong symbol. It widens the channel, the healing channel, and it's a strong force which deepens your healing quite immensely with the fourth Reiki symbol. So for those who feel I would like to receive the symbol and work with it, with my clients or for myself, but I feel I'm not ready to teach, so I don't want to become a Reiki teacher, but a Reiki master.
Right.
Yeah. And in my healing school, I call it the Master Practitioner Training.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
You receive a Reiki Master certificate, and you learn the symbol and the further healing methods. So some call it the Reiki 3A, and then we have the Master Teacher level.
Okay.
And that is a complete level where you learn the Reiki initiation rituals, because there are certain rituals, how to initiate another person. You learn all about the teaching of Reiki, how to pass it on to a student.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And in that sense, the educational training with Reiki is complete, with the master teacher level.
Right, okay.
Yeah? So it's very simple. It's Reiki 1, first degree, Reiki 2, second, Reiki 3, third degree.
Right. Brilliant. And you're doing something quite amazing. You're now combining Reiki with Tantra.
Right. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, this is something very new. I've been on holiday this year on Corfu and had a deep meditation on the beach. And I really feel I would like to expand the healing, yeah, and combine it with Tantra and healing. And how life plays by accident. I've been meeting another therapist or teacher, and this person is from Scotland, and he is a Tantra teacher.
Right.
And what we're going to do next year in March, we're going to offer a Tantra and Reiki healing seminar, which we do call Intimacy and Healing.
Right.
Yeah? So it is about intimacy, becoming intimate with yourself, becoming intimate with others. It's rediscovering or uncovering the love which you are already.
Right.
It's about nourishing yourself and sharing that with others. Yeah, so it's quite an intimate process for people who really like to explore more in that direction.
Fantastic.
And Tantra comes also from Asian or Indian culture, and it actually means acceptance, the word in itself. It's just acceptance and yes to life. It also includes or embedded the male and female energies.
Absolutely.
So it does include this enrichment of the other, the opposite sex. Yeah, and I feel in our times we need a lot of healing for this, for men and women.
Absolutely, yeah.
Together, and bring that together in a loving, healing space.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes. And I can see that being an absolutely fantastic combination, Tantra and Reiki. Really, really good.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I really feel touched by it, just talking about it.
Yeah, fantastic. So, for any viewers that are interested in more information, do you have any resources online or otherwise?
Yes, of course, I have my website, which is www. Tanmaya, that's my name, Tanmaya, minus Reiki, R-I-E-K-O. The I-E is always a problem for me.
R-E-I-K.
Reiki.com. So
Fantastic.
Tanmaya-reiki.com. And then I have also a YouTube channel with a video clip. And there's more to come on video clips in the near future, which is Tanmaya Healing. What else?
Facebook?
The Facebook. So that is again www.facebook.com/Tanmaya Reiki.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, we'll put these up so people can see.
Yeah. I would also like to mention a healing program which I've been developing over the last 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah? Which I call Golden Healing, and it's from head to heart.
Okay.
Yeah? So that's a work which has been developing out of my lots of Reiki trainings, because there lots of other emotional things come up, and often I cannot cover it all in the Reiki training because there is so much knowledge and tools to be passed on from the healing side. So this is a series of 3 modules. So one is healing the emotions, the second one is healing body-mind, and the third is healing and blessing from the soul.
Wow.
And the first one, healing the emotions, I've been also offering as a holiday group on Corfu, which is a fantastic combination. You know, you have half the time holiday, half the time healing.
Fantastic.
Yeah? And the healing emotion, the first level of this series of workshops, is really about using the healing power of the heart. Okay. First coming in touch with your own heart. And often there's a wounded child. You know, there are wounds from childhood which still are present in our life. We just have forgotten, yeah?
Of course.
And it's so important to connect with the heart. If there is a feeling of sadness, a feeling of pain, or whatever it is, or anger, any emotion, if we allow to let that be there and take it inside the heart, there is an enormous transformative power in the heart to actually change it into its opposite.
Absolutely.
So the healing emotion course is about really also allowing to love yourself, trusting yourself more. And it's mainly also about allowing the joy in life, coming in touch with that again.
Fantastic. And that was called?
That is called Golden Healing from Head to Heart.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Healing emotion.
Brilliant. What we'll do is we'll put a link up for that. So
Yeah, that would be nice. Mhm.
people can...
Yeah. Because it's a lot of information at the moment.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Tanmaya, it's been wonderful hearing your story and learning more about Reiki. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And thank you for providing the space and inviting me.
Oh, no, it's been an absolute pleasure. It really has.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you, Tanmaya.
Yeah, thank you too.
Thank you.